Keep your eyes open. Hello. I'll stop fighting that. I'll stop fighting.
Hello. You don't know me, but I've been following you. My name's Hrindi. That parchment you carry, it belongs to me, as Steg always meant it to be a wedding gift. Now, if you please, hand it over. Perhaps I did, but he won't be able to care for me. He can hardly care for himself. Look how easily he was captured. Oh, but perhaps you're right. He doesn't deserve this, not from me. There are few gentle souls left in Apatir. I'd hate to kill the last. I'll face the world alone, then.
Wait a minute here. $37. Yeah. So I need 2 gonna stay. Active sustain. Yeah, sure, why not? Hmm. That's actually good. Hmm. So let's stay on 9x. Active sustain.
Don't like
$1,200. Wow. Okay. Strength. $35% with hammers. I'm guessing I'll take this one instead. Onuki, Onuki. And then Onuki. That's it. 37. Oh, great.
You haven't laid eyes on Hrindi, have you? She is bright, graceful, like an oasis on a summer's day. I was sure she would be here. She said the stars themselves wouldn't wait as long as she would. What do you mean she's gone? Was her fear too great? Did she choose to stay behind? I had a feeling this would happen. In the end, I couldn't make her happy. I knew it. Ever since we met, I've had a feeling that one so enchanted could never belong to one man. And what kind of man was I? All that time in the cage, I convinced myself of something that never really was. Your help, your friendship, was worth more than gold. Please, keep the parchment. It is a map drafted by my grandfather. It reveals the locations of all the Darkvari hordes in Apatir.
Well, something new. Return to Hera or Helm. quest. Captain. Oh. Speak to Mayor Eswin. Terminate. Hammer. Hey. How about my armors? Kenti gun. Good. Good. 16% damage with hammers.
Damn, stone.
Moveset. What do I use? The long sword hammer. Hold back.
Things in Whitestone are looking up. We're getting a handle on these outlaws. Believe me. Not bad. The Darkvari aren't icy killers like the Zungar, but they can handle their own, as can you. Here's your pay. So long.
I'll deliver the package later. So, I'm guessing this one there? Bone Town? Also, L status. X minus 15 armor. Secure this one. Merchant, alchemy, sagecraft, blacksmith. I see.
Be on your guard.
Stand right there. Let me take a look at you. Filthy, weary, lonely, but special, that's for certain. We don't see folks like you in Whitestone very often. I'm Mayor Eswin Elfhelm, and I'm the closest thing to a friend you've got around here. Some call it war. I call it survival. The Modus mining interest left an empty throne when it abandoned Apotea, and now everyone wants that power. The people here, the decent, honest, hard-working people of Apotea, have been through enough. Starvation, humiliation. They needed a leader, one who cares. My goals are simple. To stop the warring in Whitestone, and to rescue it from the brink of extinction. And you can help me. What do you say? Partners? I like you. You're not a fool. Want to know what you're getting into? Well, I think big, but I'm smart enough to start small. I need a person who can do both. I want you to acquire something for me. Something that rightfully belongs to me.
Okay.
There's a man named Adeth Scoria, patriarch of the most prominent mining family in Apotea. Months ago, I bought his family mine. It wasn't cheap. Now Adeth refuses to surrender the property. In fact, he's gone into hiding and won't meet with me. I need you to acquire what is legally mine. The deed to his claim. Modus Mining stored all the records in its old headquarters east of the village. But the building has long since been overrun. Get that deed, and we're in business.
Keep your...
Wait, we were... Alabastra. Those mining headquarters. Healing. Go.
I do not wish to speak with you, Your Grace.
Greetings. It cheers me to see you alive. What does it mean when all you've come to know is no longer? Farewell, fragile one.
Dark Vari don't like trespassers.
A stranger, not a laborer by your main. An adventurer. Deserter, maybe. Gaze does not suggest you've seen war. What is needed? Goodbye.
Okay.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? If you're from the village, you can tell Mayor Eswin that I'm not interested in any other deals he may wish to offer. This discovery belongs to everyone, and it will not be used to further one man's agenda. You mean you're not with that fool Alfhelm? Well, if that be true, then this meeting could be an opportunity for both of us. Tell me, have you ever heard of Culminite? Of course you haven't, because, you see, I discovered it. It is a new ore, one that has the potential to be the most valuable resource ever discovered in this region. Think of what would happen if I could prove it was plentiful here. Motus would reopen the mines, jobs would return to Whitestone. Apatir would live again! I am a man of science. The little progress I ever make is done here, at the workbench. I need someone swift and resourceful to walk the world for me. Scour Apatir. Search the deepest mines in every abandoned dig. I am confident there are Culminite deposits to be found. I have faith in you, friend. Goodbye.
What are you looking at?
Well done. I was worried the Zungar boys might give you a bit of trouble. I was right about you. I have an eye for promise, you know. Prospecting, as the locals would call it. I've noticed your weapons. I assume you know how to use them? It's a pity, but the only way to clean up Whitestone would be to get them dirty. We've received news that Adath Scoria might be hiding out with the Sinric family in their old Terrenium quarry. Get down there and take a look. See what you can see.
What are you looking at?
Desert Runner stopped. She had never heard Rattlesnake speak before. His voice was a slow, nasty hiss, and that greatly disturbed Desert Runner. Please, Desert Runner. My voice is harsh.
Time to die.
Yours is so pretty. You're so fast and so much braver than me. Can you bring me a voice like yours? Desert Runner thought for a moment and then said, I will lend you some of my voice and put it in your tail. That is why the rattlesnake clicks.
You're finished! Time to bleed!
Who are you? What are you doing all the way down here? You'd think the Cynrics would be enough to keep anyone away. An agent of that snake Eswin, no doubt. You're not the first one he sent to scare me from my mine. I'll tell you what I've told the rest. That claim is Scoria property. You can kill me, but it won't matter. Politicians come and go, they follow the money. But a man protecting his land will never leave it. You tell him that. If you wish to do the right thing, and there is a right thing, meet me later. I'll be staying with allies in Whitestone. It's the last place Eswin would look. Together you and I can save Apotyr. I'm in hiding from Eswin's hired swords, men and women like you. But I can see that you're a reasonable person. Do the right thing. Come see me again.
Hello. Things in Whitestone are looking up. We're getting a handle on these outlaws. Believe me. It's sad. I think Cynric once had a heart for me, until I lopped off 2 of his fingers. You did the right thing. Here's your pay. So long.
Yeah? Hey!
Well, you wouldn't return unless you had something to tell me, am I right? Oh, Ideth laid it out for you, did he? Should have expected that. Well, let me put it this way. The days of the family mines are over. A new order has come to Apotyr. The Darkvari, Cynrics, and the Zungars. I will deal with them in time. But the Scorias, they are different. They have the people's respect. And that is powerful. Listen to me carefully. If you walk away from this, from me, you will no longer be welcome in Whitestone. So tell me, friend, are we still partners? Do you have any choice? You just wait. Without me, without Whitestone, Apotyr will continue to dry up like the husk it's become. But we can stop it. We organize all the claims under single ownership, mine, and work with the gnomes to get the ore flowing again. Prosperity will return, and with it, the people. This is a decision you will regret. You have my word on that.
Right. Not gonna work with a crook.
Hot.
Yeah?
You came back? I'd hoped to the heavens, but... Well, it's hard to trust hope when you've lost everything. I have a proposition for you, if you're willing to take a risk to do what's best for the people of Apotyr. Our family mine is all we have left, and Eswin wishes to take that from us as well. He knows, as I do, that Scoria Mine still bleeds the valuable ore, and he wants it. Go to the mine and recover a sample of Tyrenium and bring it back to me. Sounds like a simple task, doesn't it? You just wait. Take this ring. It is a Scoria family heirloom. It will help earn my cousin's trust. They guard the mine from bandits and mercenaries.
Hey there.
Oh, look what the dust brought in. Look at this. Trespass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reluctant to ask who you are. You see, we've had many visitors lately, and every one of them has meant us harm. I am Thelgud Scoria, and this is my mine. This mine is Scoria-owned and operated, and I'm not about to let some scraggly pit pony go out saying it. Besides, we've had to shut down operations on account of the beasties, not the ones outside. These are new. A few days ago in the stope, we struck something. What came out of that hole was nothing like I'd seen. Killed most of my men. Now we can't go down there, and neither can you. So turn around and start walking. You know Adath? Well, you look like the kind of person he'd drag into the middle of this. Desperate. Well, it's your choice. Have a go. I'm not gonna bury you.
See this one through. Okay. Might as well clear the tunnels. Well, well. $97, $191. Okay.
Hello.
You went to Scoria. I wasn't convinced anyone could survive the evils awakened there. But you've proved tougher than expected. Making the mine safe again is a task for another day. Right now, we have a more dangerous challenge before us. It's time to kill the mayor of Whitestone.
Huh?
It's the only way. Once he's gone, I can take his place and help save Apotea for its people, not for a man who wishes to be king.
Hello.
Be on your guard. I know why you're here. You've come with but one intent. Please, don't take my head. I beg you. Of course, you have my word. My life is Whitestone's for as long as it takes. Just spare me. I would go to the cage gladly. Go away. Do it. Go away.
Wait, did I kill the mayor or...
Oh, look what the dust brought.
It is time for the healing to begin.
Preso. Well,
Eswin's men
that's
are
good.
mine now, and I will use them to shape a new era, one of rebirth. Your sacrifice has been great, and I will reward you for it. Take this gold and this armor, owned by my family for many generations. Be on your guard. Apotea is still a deadly place. Healing will take time, but time we have.
Hey,
Stay safe.
Is this it? It's a piece of trash. Okay.
It was then that Issa brought forth the talisman of fate and entered the marsh. This craven arena, a place of life and death. The winds carried the songs of the dying.
Hold right there, newcomer. I welcome you to Edessa, but before you enter, I must catalogue your visit. Please answer the questions as truthfully as possible. It's imperative that our tallies be accurate. Now, what brings you to Edessa? When you are within our walls, then it is entirely our business. I would suggest that you don't make that mistake again. Well, unless you are peddling the clothes off your back, I can assume you are here on personal business. Now tell me, from where do you come? Excuse my rudeness. I am Senar Bruges, Tallier second class to the Domus Politica. My purpose is to sort those that come to Edessa, to welcome them to the city while maintaining the delicate balance we gnomes have achieved. They help sort the newly arrived in the city. We want to ensure that everyone is placed where they properly belong. Alistar, you mean you've come from Fomerus Hugh's laboratory? Yes, I see it now. They were wrong about your nose, but you match the description of the one I was to look out for. We can dispense with the remainder of my questions. You are free to enter Edessa. You will be lodged in the Sandstone Villa, temporarily. It's no trick, newcomer. I take my duties very seriously. But I think you are right to be suspicious. True, you have been saved from the squalid lodgings of the Hospitalis quarters, but Sandstone Villa is usually saved for a peculiar manner of guest. It is more than unusual for one of your kind to be lodged there in any event. Now here's your key. Welcome to Edessa. Yes, go on. What now?
Good tidings.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Well, look at you. Don't seem to be quite as busy as the other humans working the scaffolding. You might be perfect. Listen, stranger, would you like to earn a bit of coin? No sweat off your brow, promise. I don't know all the details about it. I assist many scholars with their works here. I know that Scar Naren was involved in linguistics. It's safe to say the experiment will likely be some verbal study. Scar Naren has quarters in the Basilica Nostra. Speak with her and she'll get you started. Yes?
Blessings to you. You wish to speak?
I've waited so long for these. There are some things you simply cannot do with ordinary blades. Beautiful, exquisite things. Very well.
Be quick.
Well, when I sent Audern to recruit subjects, I didn't think I'd find one quite as tall as yourself. But he has done well. In fact, I'd say you make the perfect test case for my newest work. In so many words, yes, I'm developing a potion vital for future diplomacy. One that will let the user understand foreign tongues. But it requires calibration. Currently, the potion grants universal understanding, but it will not properly permit speech. I will administer a new formula. The spells in my lab shall localize the effects, so I can ask a few questions of you in various tongues. Yes. Now, I will just administer the potion and we can begin. Yes? If you can understand what I am saying, please tell me my name. Well, on to the next question. Tell me, where can I find the Court of Summer? I see. Here is my final question. There is an army of Fae named the Tuatha. Tell me, where are they from?
The fuck?
Well, that was less successful than I would have liked, but the data will be useful to me nonetheless. I'm happy to have had your help with this. Take these potions as a reward with my thanks. Yes?
Potions, hell yeah. Meet Captain. No, I think it's this one.
Well, look at you.
speak? You wish to speak? You wish...
Yes? What?
What? Got ourselves a new quest.
What?
Oh, great.
Be quick. Yes? What?
Eh?
Blessings to you.
Welcome to the garrison. What?
Salutations.
I said you're a lovely dancer.
Bloody chests. You look like you have some free time on your hands. Care to earn a bit of coin? Uncatalogued tomes are stored and protected in warded containers. If you save me some time, I'll pay you well. All I need you to do is go to each container and dispel the ward on it. I'll pay you for each one you manage to dispel. Excellent. I'll have some brought up. They'll be in the upstairs alcove waiting for you. A pleasure.
What? Interesting. Taller than I would have thought, but still. You will serve as a subject. You are the guest at Sandstone Villa, correct? Otherwise, I'll have to look elsewhere. My experiment, of course. The culmination of a decade's worth of research is almost at hand. And I need your help to conclude it. I am studying the growth of magic, and because of Alistar Tower, you might hold that last bit of data I need. Very good, very good. I'd like to get started immediately. Please meet me in my laboratory in the Odessa mine. So long.
Greetings. Greetings. Have you done all the work you've wanted to? I see. I'll pay you for the containers you dispelled. Speak with me again if you want more work. I'm never going to get these blasted containers dispelled. Very well. A pleasure.
Task Gullis, Okay. Go to Odessa mine, paper trail.
Oh dear, things seem to have gotten worse than I thought. Ah, stranger, I think I have, require the assistance of, your kind. It's quite urgent and quite, sensitive. There's a letter, one I was writing. I'm a scribe, you see. I received word from the Basilica to draft it, from Scholar Ehrencourt. A strange letter, meant for Rathir. And though we gnomes are neutral, well, the letter gave encouragement, not promises. Never give promises, that's the rule. The letter was written, sealed and sent, but never arrived. Scholar Ehrencourt means to have my head for losing it. I need that letter recovered. I have one need for you. The courier that took that letter from me. It was a traveller. A Dokkalfar named Parwin Well from Suncamp. She said Ehrencourt arranged the delivery. He had no reason to suspect. Travelers are often used as couriers in these lands. But she was the last to have that letter. Fair enough.
What?
Good tidings.
What?
Yeah, this won't do. This won't do at all. Prophets haven't been up since... Oh, yeah, excuse me, you're the courier, yes? Good. You're early. We can begin at once. Why, they delivered it to the Mortis Mining Branch office in the Hollowlands. Now it seems we've misplaced our copy, so you'll have to reclaim the handbook from my old headquarters in Apotir.
Okay.
Good. Should go to the old Mortis Mining offices in Apotir. Once you've found the book, bring it to a poor Vire. Fine.
Yes? Yes?
Whoops. Sorry. Okay.
Hello. The Alpha have a grand city in Rathir, but stone for stone, I would rate Odessa among the greatest cities in the world. Or I will when it's complete. Farewell.
What?
The Isle.
What?
Persuasion. Okay, I need that.
Yes?
This guy?
They're saying
What's
it's going
needed?
to be another 3 months until the fall.
Well, there is much work left to be done to the Isles, but I can assure you that one day, Odessa will shine brighter than the
You
sun.
already know everything. Oh.
Be well.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
What?
What? Wait, what is the party? Abajo.
Yes?
Tara what? Find the 8th chapter.
What? Yes?
What's needed?
Okay.
Blessings to you.
Claim Gale Noon's treasure. Gale Noon's treasure. Okay. Oops. Stop doing that.
What?
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 Yes?
Book of Persuasion. Oh, nice. Abilities? No. Destiny. Yoga or stone skills. Oh, it's maxed. Okay. So, dispelling yung falta. L. Recover the lost handbook. Find the courier. Recover the lost handbook. Oh. Yo. I think I cleared this place. Okay. Something's not right here. Ah, of course. Arriba. Has to be here. Nope. Speak to Appeal, whatever his name is. Okay, I have not traveled this far yet.
Looks like I'm in luck. Didn't expect to see so heavily armed an adventurer wandering into our camp. Are you interested in a job? I've got a fey beast situation I need taken care of.
Sure.
Excellent. A pack of wild fey have holed up at the Canyon Hill site at the top of the ledge. I've already dispatched a scholar to investigate, but he hasn't returned. You'll find him near the road towards the mine. I'll have more information for you there, but it isn't useful for much else. The coward refuses to go near the Fae. Get to the site and figure out why those blasted things have come out of the mine, and then get rid of them. Speak to the scholar when the deed is done. He'll pay you. Pardon? Oh, I see. The Home Office finally managed to dig up a copy of the Mortis Mining Branch Handbook. Thank you for delivering it. Our scholar, Ensor, ought to be at the... He ought to be... If you do see him, good eve.
Okay. Let's do this one. Ooh, more side quest. That's rare. Return to Lotregent. C'è una gente, oh. Arriba.
Then, Wing Saina, the media...
I watch them day by day, their foolish, meddling scampering to separate one piece of earth from a slightly different piece of earth. Fae know that the land will endure, will heal any wounds mortals can inflict. But I worry that these wounds may be long to heal. I cannot act, I am bound by our beliefs. But an agent of change could cauterize these wounds by making the century plants bloom. Oh, I cannot make them bloom, not now. When the time is right, one Fey whisper will do. You mortals are not bound as we are. You can grow such things out of season. A friend of the sands. You'll do what needs doing. You will need Petrichor. Here's a skinful I have gathered. But first, you must ready the plant with fire. Only after fire will they drink the Petrichor. There are 3 century plants in this land just now. Make all 3 bloom, and all will be well. Farewell.
Oh, I'm in a terrible bind. I don't dare go forward, and I certainly can't go back. Mind you, I wouldn't go up that eastern ledge. It's most unsafe. Yes. Well, no. I got 10 paces up the slope when I spotted those Fae. What's a scholar to do against hordes of vicious beasts? One of those boggarts, it shook its fist at me.
Yes, and find out what's wrong. Now that I've found it, and have no desire to investigate further.
Well, if you were willing to go first, I would have no objection to trailing behind at a safe distance. Lead the way. Up the slope we go. There they are. Dispatch them before they... I see something at the end of the trail.
Another, come to steal the light, come to trouble the reverie. They are my friends, drawn here as I drift between the dream world and the world of the waking. The light, source of solace, snuck in, sharp knives, soft feet, stole the jewel from my side. Took it northward, through the narrow rocks, to their village of wood and cloth.
I'll speak to Asner.
It's beginning to make sense. This Fey maiden is real, but I believe we're speaking to a projection of her as she dreams. There is a Fey hollow under this mine, where I'll wager she sleeps. And these other Fey, they're drawn to the power of this projection. Restoring to her this light she speaks of might calm things down. Find me at the Motus mining office when you return it to her. I'll make sure you're duly compensated.
Okay. Oh my. Dead folks.
The light! Return to me! Did you do this? The blessings of the thorn and shadow be upon your head, little mortal. Now leave me to the reverie, and the deep shadow and the far wind sighs. Ah.
A Fey relic? Was that it? She called it a light. I wonder what possessed those fools to steal it. No matter. Facts are, without you, I'd still be tugging my beard at the bottom of that slope. So please have this. The interest rewards those who smooth its way. So long.
Hey? You look well armed. Aren't you here about the Krulak? We have a vicious one on our hands. It's about the desert, killing any workers it can catch. How in blazes it developed a taste for gnome flesh, only that damn thing knows. Confound it! Between the Canyon Hill incident and that beast, our schedule's ground to a halt. You got the picture. Don't know how the damned old thing got a taste for him, but once it gets an idea, there's no stopping it. We've put a price on its hide, but who'd be crazy enough to earn it? Well, you sure? All right, it's your funeral. You should speak to Edgar Aaron of Aaron Excavations. He'll know how to find Bloodbane. Edgar's lived in the Hollowlands longer than any of us. You look like you can take care of yourself, but you should be careful.
Be careful out in the sands.
There's no work here for you, stranger. Check with Motis if you're looking for a job. You'll not find one with us. Catstan sent you my way, did he? Yes, I'm familiar with old Bloodbane. This Croddock is extremely protective of a particular pack of brownies. The surest way to draw it out of hiding is to attack those brownies. They help Bloodbane hunt, you see. I'll mark their territory on your map for you. Good luck. No one's been able to best the creature yet, and it would be unfortunate if you didn't make it back.
Ah! Circa. That's good.
gentle plumes. As life returned to the burnt expanse, the people crawled from their caves and saw a majestic silhouette against the open sky. They praised Saina and worshipped her lightning. She replied with a call that still echoes on the wind.
Wind's in the hollow.
I've been hoping you'd come by. The miners report no sight or sound of Bloodbane since you ventured out into the desert. That means they can start work on the Dunehead site, and that you've earned your pay.
Oh, yes, I
You
do.
look like you can take care of yourself.
Hello.
But you should be careful.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. It's my miners. They've gone deranged. Bless my beard. Just as both sites were coming back to full operation, the lunatics fled out into the desert. I tried to stop one of them and saw nothing but a blank stare and a strange light behind the fellow's eyes. He looked cursed. This is the work of that Fae, the one who sits atop the hill on the outskirts of town. If you can find that Fae and make him fix this, he'll be duly compensated. Gulliver watches the mine from his perch. Nothing is going right. Nothing.
Okay. No, it's the wrong one.
looking down upon the desert, grew irritated. His mighty works were undone, and his brilliance spurned. He called Freyka to his side, and implored the fiery god to strike...
Reginald, what do we...
Okay.
Fire from the heavens struck Saina, and her plumage burst into flames. She flew high to cool her feathers and dove to extinguish the fires. Still nothing would cease the burning, and she knew that she was doomed. So she absorbed as much of the heat of the sun and the spirit of fire as she could, and fell dead to the earth.
The desert is as unforgiving as it is blistering.
Greeting. What are you here for, mortal? I'll not suffer another child of dust. I've had enough of your lot. Especially those of you calling yourselves Edgar Er. What a bizarre query. Your miner's plight is not my doing. If you look to rectify their situation, then we share a foe. The mortal that calls itself Edgar Erin is to blame. Curing the miners of their affliction requires an implement, a fey relic I gave to this mortal. Take the relic from him and find your miners. It is the only way to free them from their madness. He has fled to his mine. You would do well to bring it back to me. Farewell. Find Edgar Er. He is hiding in his hole. For now, then.
Okay. Run excavation.
Always bring headwear, lest the sun burn you down.
You found me, stranger. Been speaking to Calavar, have you? You've been putting out fires for Motus all over the place, I hear. What can I do for you this time?
Just give me the fucking relic.
You've spoken to the Fae, I presume. I thought I saw you scaling that cliff. He wasn't lying. I wanted Motus gone. But I never meant to take it this far. If he'd just packed up his damn operation, nobody would have been harmed. Perhaps there is merit in cooperating with you. You kill Croddock and spelunk Fae Hollows for a living, after all. But if Motus doesn't leave the Hollowlands, I'm finished. There's no turning back for me. Kill this pest, boys!
Oh, fuck off.
No, please spare me. I was just trying to make a living here. Success should have been mine. I started my operation long before Motus ever arrived. My workers have abandoned me, and I haven't made a single coin from this place. This was all I could do to reclaim what once belonged to me. You understand, don't you? Fine, it's yours. Damn thing never did me any good anyway. I'm sure the Odessan Praetorians won't be far behind me now that the word's out. I won't be here when you return.
Just go. Okay. Read the miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
By the moon, where are these gazelles?
Okay, that's one. Atras del Monte. Oh.
Reginald, what do we do? What?
Dos cerca lang.
Where do you think you're going?
I've never noticed. Wait.
I could swear there was a... What?
Well, it looks like everyone's back or on their way. We're in your debt once more. Edgar's facilities are vacant now. They're yours if you want them. They were never particularly profitable once his miners left him. But in the right hands, a few of the miners feel so indebted to you, they'd like to work there for you, if you'll have them. You should visit the mine when you have a chance. Good eve.
It's amazing that the Fae can flourish in such a warm environment.
I am now a proud owner of a mine.
Greetings, I shall relieve you of the relic. For a mortal, you are remarkable. I can see something lingering in your eyes, something Fae. It is both fascinating and perplexing. But, as you mortals say, the dust has settled. This region was on the verge of catastrophe, thanks to Edgar Aaron. It was fortunate you were here to stop him. Farewell.
Yes.
I can smell them on the dry winds. Your eyes may not see the natural decay, but I assure you, it is there. The little meddlers may do their worst. The Hollowlands will endure it and mend the wounds they make. For now, then.
Okay. Oh. I think it's... No, not Aegon Stone.
It's amazing that the Fae can flourish. Flourish in such a warm environment.
Quest. Office upgraded. Okay.
Welcome. The Motus miners have told me all about you. I'm Vincent Helvarn, Edgar Aaron's former assistant and facilities manager. I'll continue to run the mining
Bernie
office
Sanders
for you, if you'll
just
allow it.
chatting.
Come and go as you please. The building is yours to
Okay.
use. And if it doesn't suit your tastes, with some spare coin, I can arrange for renovations. If you have enough gold, I can clean this place up and furnish it with goods from across the land. I'll get right to work. It'll look brand new before you know it.
I see. Visit office, yes. Yeah, let's upgrade some more.
I can't believe old Edgar had been causing all this trouble in the area. People died on account of him. Sad. With a bit more gold, we can improve the facilities even more. Time to get to work. Oh, you'll love it.
Any blacksmithing station? No? Oh, here it is.
How goes the splunking? I've kept things pristine here at home. For a tad bit more gold, I can add on another room for more storage space and furnishings that'll make an emperor drool. It'll be ready in no time. When we're done, you'll own the finest building in all the Hollowlands.
Okay, that's 3. I need to upgrade my mine. And this guy...
These lands are Hail, friend! The gnomes at Modus Mining mentioned you'd be opening a mining site here. That's all well and good, but I can help you make the most of it. For a small sum, I'll renovate this mine for you, make it bigger. In the long run, you'll earn more money out of it. What do you say?
Sure.
If you give me the gold, I can start clearing out one of the collapsed passages in the mine. I'll start cleaning out the passage right away. Who knows what we'll uncover in there? I can't believe Edgar put the miners through that. There's no excuse for it. Motus is busy. For another bit of gold, I can clear out the next section. We'll have this place running it. Hail, adventure. Hey, boss. Do you need me to do any work on the mine?
Oh, yeah.
Just a little more gold and we can open up the last section of the mine. This will be about all we can extend the mine.
How much money? 1.3440? That's still good. Miner. Time to check my mine. Return to... yeah. Okay.
Always? We'll keep this mine in order for you.
These lands, we've pushed this mine as far as it'll go. Now all you have to do is relax, sit back, and collect your money. Steel yourself out there. We've expanded the facilities as much as we can, I'm afraid. Truly a marvel of modern architecture if I do— Sorry, boss, we haven't yet sold off what we've produced. Check back later and I'll have your money. Be careful out in the sand.
You are no ruler of the House of Ballots. If only it cheers me to see you. What does it mean when all you've come to know is no longer? Farewell, Fragile one.
Okay, S1. This is 37. Oh, 3, 6. 3 levels aqui. Okay. 3 freaking levels.
Another?
So that's red, green, and yeah.
Good tidings.
Need something?
Wait, no. Ways to go.
Hello. Welcome. If you're looking for more than just idle conversation, I'm afraid I can't be of farewell.
Oh, piss off.
Moveset.
Well, I'm happy to learn that the Hollowlands branch has successfully received the instruction book. You have my thanks for this. Fine.
Onde Adessa mine aqui? Oh, right.
Salutations.
What? Be
What? Ah, you have come. Splendid, splendid. We can get things underway. Oh, don't mind my specimens. I can assure you that they are heavily sedated, completely under control. I've amassed quite the menagerie. I would like you to fight them. I've paced the study so that there will be a gradation of difficulty. Their sedatives should wear off presently. Now, I'll get to my observation area, and then the study can begin.
Very well.
So long. What? Oh, that's grand, isn't it? I can't wait to have this written up. I may get to speak in the Basilica Nostra. You did very well out there. Please, take these potions to heal any injuries sustained during the experiment. Thank you once again. So long.
So long. Rats. See, Battle Frenzy works with Chakram.
Be careful if you're entering the mine.
Okay. Oh. 1.348.
The blessing of the Hierophant be with you. There's a whole world of hidden secrets you can learn with my training, if you're... Stay alert. Nice to see a bit of foot traffic by my old stall. Fancy a bit of work collecting some iron?
No.
Farewell.
Enjoy the shade, Wanderer.
Well, I seem to have attracted a guest. What can I help you with? Oh, that would be the squeaky little gnome from Odessa. Smelled like vellum and book paste, as I recall. I was hired to take the note from him. Sure as rain. A gnomish scholar named Arancourt hired me to take it and throw it in the quarry. That's where you can find that letter if you're looking. And I can even give you Arancourt's orders as proof, if you pay the right price. I suppose you're right. If you care so much about the little rag, I can part ways with it. Now don't say I didn't give you anything. Good.
Good. Very good. Really? Uh-huh.
Another? What? What?
Yes?
You found the letter. But why would Scholar Erincourt want it to be sent and lost? She commissioned the letter in the first place. It is above my station to question her. There is a higher plan at work. Please, stranger, find Erincourt and learn what is happening. Fair enough.
What? Yes? Yes?
What?
What? What?
Well, look at you.
I have heard that someone was helping my subordinate, Corden. It seems he has lost a very, very important letter. While I applaud your diligence in tracking this to me, I'm sad to say that Corden's error is grievous. He will be punished for losing the letter. That is a half-truth. I requested the letter of Corden, true, but it was not my idea. That came from a higher source. The Templars have reached a tentative quorum regarding our stance in the war, but a cautious few requested I draft this letter. A Templar must be obeyed. But what can be done when they give conflicting orders? So I had the letter written, and Corden lost it. Damn it all. I knew that Dirty Traveler was not capable of performing even the simplest of tasks. I will not allow you the privilege of extorting me. I will resign my position and name Corden as my replacement. We shall see how he fares. I would be very careful if I were you. You are known to the Templars, and it was never their intention to treat you lightly.
Big deal.
I see.
Well, look at you.
Yes? What?
Okay.
What?
You won't believe this. I've been presented with the opportunity to join the Basilica Nostra. It must have been from your help. I never thought in my wildest years. I only hope to correct a mistake. It will take time to be approved. But here is your reward with my thanks. Fair enough.
Oh, look at that. No side quest.
What? Another?
Another mortal, but not like the others. You are welcome here.
The maid, convinced of Olain's threat, agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her way.
Come closer, little curiosity.
Brought to health, and the villain had fallen by. But Olain returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
The curious one seeks a way to the Fae, but it has found its way to the boughs of the World Tree instead. Rest, Quickling, and I may study you. My roots spread wide and deep, and I have heard what brought you here, but I cannot see where you go hence. The time of the Fae is passing. I must shelter them in their twilight, and protect them from the Prismere corruption that spreads in their kin. I know your needs, but the Predators circle Issa in her nest, and I cannot allow another to enter. Issa's end has always been certain, buried beneath Prismere blades. I can only hold back the tide, but you, perhaps you can change the currents. Where you tread, you mark all you touch. Before I would help you, I must know. Will you be a kind gardener, or a careless reaper? Like all Quicklings, you are eager to act. I would rather see the method of your action. A tribe of trolls has been corrupted with Prismere. Their matriarch, Nash, has united the clans in the first step on the path of Dalentarth's demise. You can change this fate, but to what? In doing so, you may awaken a more dangerous threat, like your ally, Aelin Shear. She walks a deep and tangled path, one that you walked alongside her before your death. But your path is your own now. Defeat Nash. Remove the taint of Prismere.
Then I shall see who you are. If not, who you will become. Walk your path.
Greetings. Welcome to our haven in the Sidhe. I am Citric Vorm. My brother Arhaus and I give assistance to any wayfarer that may need it. You look a lot more hearty than the sort we typically get here. You might be able to help me. We've had several visitors from Detir tell us that they were savagely ambushed by brownies. Unusual. Brownies of the Sidhe are not that aggressive. They mostly keep to themselves and only attack when approached. If there is indeed a group of brownies ambushing travelers, then those monsters need to be taken care of. Good. I'll see that you are rewarded for your efforts. I still have trouble believing those brownies would be so aggressive. Most unusual. See you later.
Welcome to our lodge. Surprised you made it out here by yourself. The Sidhe is a dangerous place. Lucas Soren, the poor soul in the next room. She did not fare so well. She was attacked by a thresh. Normally a fatal encounter in and of itself. Barely managed to make it here before passing out. That wasn't enough. She's had a rare reaction to the thresh's usually benign venom. Only thing that will save her is a rare plant found in the Sidhe. But I cannot venture out to get one. You will? Well, I've heard this. I thought I heard the roar of water. Waterfalls when I once wandered up there. I shall see you later. How are you faring in the She? I shall see you later.
Welcome, stranger. So, there was indeed a group of brownies attacking those on the trail to Datir. Well, here is the reward I promised for taking care of them. Still, it is strange that brownies would act in such a way. I wonder. I've heard of something that could make them act that aggressively, but it can't be here. We must go to Rundamir. It is the largest brownie den in the She. I'm sure we will find the answer there. Make sure you are prepared. After you are ready, I will meet you there. Goodbye.
A seer stalk. I cannot believe it. Here is your reward. You more than deserve it. I shall administer this to Luca at once. Safe travels.
Good. You made it. It is as I feared. A Croddock has made its lair at the bottom of this hollow. We will need to find it and kill it. The Croddock is sending... We must find it. Be careful. The teeth of a brownie can leave a hideous scar. It is done. With the Croddock dead, the brownies should cease their ambushes and the trail to Detir will be safe again. Thank you for your help. I would not have been able to defeat the monster on my own. Another time, then.
Aww.
I thought I'd find you here. If you were anyone else, I'd say it was destiny. But in this case, it was that damned tree. He's got roots and branches all through this forest. He said we should walk this path together. Thought I could help you. Or maybe that you could help me. I've never met Nash. Trolls and Doppelfar rarely invite each other to tea. But if she's matriarch of a clan, you can be sure that she's strong. And if she's so corrupted that Nerolim is nervous about her, then she must pose a bigger threat than most trolls. Let's not keep Nash waiting. Trolls aren't normally this well organized. Even the biggest clans never build dens this deep. This is your end. I expected a little more. What are the Tuatha doing here? This is your end. Nice work. One step closer. If these trolls ever went on a rampage, they could destroy half of Dalentar. No more delays. Tuatha must be corrupting the trolls as prisoners. One step closer. Looks like the Tuatha have been working here for a long time. If they've come this far here, we're all in grave danger. No more delays. Prismir. No more delays. Nice work. Nice work. I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight. Still, this is bad. I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon. Aren't I always? But have patience. For now, why not take comfort in knowing that you saved Niralim and his forest? Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll allow you into Issa. I'll stay here and finish off any remaining Tuatha. You can tell the old mossy log yourself. I'll be trapped. I'll find you again when the time is right.
You return, and in your wake, Dalentarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalentarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismir and pain. You have only delayed our doom. You have the power of an immortal, and yet the humility to ask for help. Little one, I envy your grace. You shall carry my blessings with you. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing, and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well. May your path be long.
while the Shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the Carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in
Okay, I'll stop here.